All right, let's take a look at another brick in the wall, too. I know you've heard this song, one of the most popular songs ever composed in rock and roll. But nonetheless, tell a very interesting story. And in the context of what we covered so far, as you can see, a definite another brick in the wall. We don't need no education, and we don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers leave the kids alone. Hey, teachers, leave those kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, you've just another brick in the wall. All right, let's get deeper into this particular brick in Waters' life, another brick in the wall, part two. A lot of countries have actually banned this song for the sole reason that it's perceived by some governments as being some anarchistic song against education for young people, when in reality, that's not the case at all. In reality, what Waters was saying is, this is no anarchistic hymn, this is just a revolt against a specific type of education. And kids need creativity and diversity and personalization in the way that they're taught. And in fact, Waters wasn't getting that. Remember, he didn't get that from his mother, and he's not getting that from the educational institution. The teachers are wanting him to conform into some sort of mechanistic, ritualistic kind of pattern where they think every child will fit, as though every child thinks the same, every child wants the same. And this is what he calls in the song, thought control. There's no room for change either in this revolution. He just sees it as a stifling of his creativity yet again, and he's trying to revolt to reclaim his individuality, which he does throughout the album, by the way. When in reality, what I think Waters wants, and I think what we all want, is to celebrate our differences, especially for creative type people. Look at the movie Divergent. That was a celebration of differences in the way that we perceive one another and perceive our role in life. Notice he uses the word we, it's not I. We, speaking for all the students. He sees a consensus among students that this, in fact, is not cool. This is not the way to go. And you just can't have your pudding until you eat your meat. It's all merit-based. It's all performance-oriented. And I think that was not the environment for Waters to come up in. Here we go, another brick in the wall. Fatherless, motherless to the extent he needed, and now we have his upbringing, a conformity to something that would render him absolutely nothing had he conformed to the very pattern they put in front of him. What's the life point? Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Use your mind, and that's what I'm trying to do on some of these videos with you, if you haven't noticed. I'm trying to get you to think, and think outside your self-constructed box about things of faith, about God, about love, about grace, about mercy. Think outside the box that you have constructed or someone has constructed for you. It's no different than Waters going to an institution that told him there was only one way to do this. God can be experienced by you in multiple ways because he's very diverse and multifaceted in every dimension of his love and grace and mercy. What does it look like for you? God personally died for you as an individual and wants to celebrate your individuality and wants to celebrate personally who you are and who you hope to be. He wants to be involved in that process. Don't conform to a man-made religion. Be transformed by a God who will meet you right where you are and celebrate who you are and help you to be someone other than who you're not. That's Christ in his fullness. Anyway, Waters gives us yet another brick. Remember, the ice is thin and the weight will eventually crack it. Let's see what happens in the rest of the album.